Hello and welcome to my 1 to 99 melee guide. Today we're going to be doing armored zombies, jungle spiders, deadly red spiders, and the mysterious best XP in-game. Now, let's start out with armored zombies. First up with armored zombies, they're a combat level of 124. They have life points 6,200, XP per kill is 647, 215.7 HP XP. Their attack type is range, and their max hit is 86. And their weakness is water spells, which does not make it very good, but is still better before EoC. As you can see, I'm killing armored zombies in the armored zombie layer. Now, it is 140k XP an hour. This is better than the pre-EoC XP rates. Momentum does not work well here, so it's intensive clicking and it's not AFK. Now, I am wearing Void. Void gives a 5% more damage increase, so does the Salve Amulet. Now, the Salve Amulet only gives a 15% more damage increase on the undead. If you imbue it after the minigame, after you complete the Haunted Mine quest, you can get a max damage increase of 25%. Now let's go on to the next monster. The gear that we'll be using today is the Chaotic Maul and the Ceradome Sword. The Chaotic Maul has a damage of 1,828 with an accuracy of 3k. The Ceradome Sword has a damage of 1.7k and an accuracy of 750. Now, as you can see, the damages are very similar, but the accuracy is just humongous in difference, making the Chaotic Maul extremely good, and it's free. Let's move on to the necklaces. First up is the Ceradome's Whisper with a 4.4 melee increase. Next is the Fury with a 4.2 increase. Now keep in mind that the Fury is a 4.2 for melee, range, and magic. And then finally we have the Strength Amulet of 3.2. Now, ironically, they're all in order of price. So, roughly, the Ceradome's Whisper is 5.3 mil. The Fury is 3 mil, and then the Strength Amulet is about 3k. These statistics were taken on January 26th of 2013. Now let's move on to which rings you want to use. The rings that you want to use are in this order: the Warrior's Ring I, the Onyx Ring I, the Warrior Ring, and the Dragonstone Ring I. The I stands for Imbued. You imbue through mobilizing armies and ranking systems. If you don't know how to do this, look up a guide on YouTube. And if I get enough likes on a comment for me to make a guide for that, I will too, because I have a rank of 425. Now first up, the Warrior Ring I is a 3% melee damage. Next up is the Onyx Ring I, which is a 2.7 damage, but it has an armor rating of 124. And it is, once again, like the Fury, has a melee of 2.7, a range of 2.7, and then a mage of 2.7. Now the Warrior Ring is a 2.7, unimbued. Now this is really good for everybody that doesn't feel like spending 3 days at mobilizing armies. And then finally, if you are lower rank at mobilizing armies, and you don't feel like buying a Warrior's Ring, a Dragonstone Ring, 2.5. Not that much lower, but once again, best option, Warrior Ring I, then the Onyx Ring I. Mainly Onyx Ring I is just if you have it in your bank, and Warrior Ring. So let's move on to the Jungle Spider. The combat level of the Jungle Spider is 124. The life points is 3,100, and and XP per kill is 415, 138.3 is HP. Attack type is melee. The max hit is 248, and their weakness is crushed attacks, which makes the Maul and Ceradim Sword very useful here. How they get there? The first way is the annual home port. The easiest way to activate the annual home port is to get a Ring of Dueling and then teleport to Cast Wars and run the annual. The second best way is a annual teleport. To obtain this, you must have completed the Love Story quest. Now, the Love Story quest allows you to ship any house teleport to any of the house locations after completion. The third and final way is to move your house to the annual and then just teleport to your house. Now, as you can see on the screen, I'm just walking up and down this pathway. It's not that hard to get there. If you have any trouble, just look on your mini-map and look for this island. There are no quest requirements to enter this area to kill the green spiders, but it is recommended that you have these two quests done so that you can get there faster. The two quests that you will be needing is the Fairy Tale Part 1 quest to enter in the code CLS. This will take you to the island where the green spiders are. And also Fairy Tale Part 2 is recommended. Now, Fairy Tale Part 2 allows you to enter the fairy ring code and teleport without a Draymond staff or a lunar staff. This is very helpful, and it's less annoying too, but hey, you don't actually have to have the quest done, but it's nice to have it done. Now let's move on to the method that is needed. For this method, you will be wanting to use a superset and a prayer pot if you want for piety or turmoil. Now, as you can see, I'm in this boxed out area, and I'm going to be killing them, and then picking up the carcasses. As you can see, you kill one, then you move to the next one, and then you pick up the carcass again. This is the fastest way to train. Also, you want to be using momentum. Now, let's move on to the deadly red spiders. Before we go on, let's look at some statistics. As you can see here, 1 trip takes 5 minutes, and 5 minutes equals 12 trips in 1 hour. So this is 278k GP per hour, and 101k XP an hour. So it's less than Armored Zombies XP-wise, but the money makes up for it. Also, you will be getting less XP/GP rates depending on what weapon you're using. I was using Maul, but if you're using Ceradim's sword, it would decrease it by a little bit, but nothing dramatically. Now, let's move on to Deadly Red Spiders, for real this time. The Deadly Red Spider has a combat level of 136, life points 3,400, and XP per kill is 552. 184 of that is HP. Attack type is range, and the max hit is 272. Once again, crush attacks, so this is very good for the Ceradim Sword and Chaotic Maw. And it's non-members. But if you're going to be doing non-members, I recommend you to use a Rune 2-hand. Now let's get on how to get there. The easiest way to get there is to buy a Varrock teleport off the GE. This will cost you about 1k. Now what you want to do is run south and just follow the castle wall. You'll pass the West Bank, and then you'll pass the Battle Staff store, and then you'll hit the center of Varrock. Keep running northeast and you'll pass the Anvil shop, and then you'll see a red exclamation mark on your minimap. Climb down and you will get a warning message, enter safe. This is very safe, that's only for like level 3 noobs. Now you want to take a northeast path, the jagged path, easiest way of how I remember it. Now just keep on heading west and follow the path. Do not go up north, that's if you're ranging zombies. That used to be good when you're level 3, but it's not really that good anymore. Now just keep on following this path, and you go west, follow the gate. I remember when I first came here, I got lost so much. And then you're gonna, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Do not go up that ladder, keep on going west, keep on going west. Now, straight forward from here. Now, I remember when I was first ever did this, you actually had to bring a knife. And if you forgot your knife, you were screwed. Now, keep on walking west, west, west. Sometimes people would camp there and just sell the knife that spawned back there for like 5k and made bank. Now as you can see, there's 2 bots here. More bots equals more XP, and I'll show you in a little bit why. But first up, here's an Easter egg. A little Easter egg set in by Jagex. I know, an Easter egg for real. But as you can see here in the Mossy Giant Cave, I believe it's like 52 to engineering. But look, old magic trees. You can also obtain looking at these in your house, but these are the only magic trees that you can cut that still look the same. Now let's get into how you want to kill these spiders if bots are around. First up is 270k XP an hour without bots, but with bots it can be boosted. Now as you can see here, I'm going to attack the red deadly red spider. Now look closely. The bot's about to attack it, and he kills it. Look who gets the XP. I get the XP. So what you want to do is just run around and attack everything first. This will either A, get rid of the bots, or B, and most likely give you a ton of XP. Now, without bots, you can get a 99, 13 million XP, in 48 hours. That is extremely fast. And yet, you must be wondering, what else could be faster XP than this? Well, I'm going to tell you. But it's only if you're going for max cape. Now, if you guessed it right. It's Slayer. Here's a comment that somebody posted about Slayer and why they are tired of people begging. And I hope you use this. Now, you want to make bank instead of complaining about having 2 mil? Get slain until you have 99 combat stats and you'll have enough to start bossing. Slayer works. Anyone can kill the QBD and Royal D'Hide and Rune Crossbow. It's easy. You only need Barrow's level gear to do Godward Dungeon. Try doing. It's a breeze. Cafe Key nests, I'm not sure what he means by nest, at least 30 mil a day, if you're unlucky. And all you need is Void and Chaotix. Both are which free. I did all that, so forgive me if I don't listen to your sub. Sorry. Thank you for posting that comment, and that basically sums it up. And here's to back up his theory on the Catfight King.
No! No! Oh! 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 Oh my god. No, no, I'm recording. Oh my god. No! No! Woo! Oh, I'm not recording computer audio. Oh, okay. Woo! 318. Woo! RuneScape just screwed up. No. Woo! 114 mil.
That basically sums it up. Slayer's the best if you're going for max cape. But I understand that some of you are just doing this for PKing or just want to go bossing or something. I don't know. But if you want to do bossing and I don't know, just PKing, do Deadly Red Spiders. If you're going for max cape, you know you're going for max cape, or you just want to get that Slayer level up, go for just train through a Slayer. And this is proof that it works. Also, if you have Cal Fights as a Slayer task, it's 14k kill. 14k a kill at Cal Fight King. That's insane. And she signs like 100 of them. But if you really enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, because I'll be posting out more guides and just posting a comment of what other guides you want to make. I'll be very in-depth with them. As you can see in this video, I'll give you multiple options of how to train. And once I get in, like and subscribe. See ya.